It's me, Zen. How are you? Thought we might talk about Hollywood, magic, and media. Maybe in a different way than most people are perceiving it these days. And I think I don't think it's a healthy way of concerning yourself with magic as being evil or black. That all of Hollywood is some cesspool of insanity. Because we have to start with the idea that everybody's performing some sort of magic. And I think this will be kind of piggybacking off of my last show with the idea that things have been infiltrated. Anytime that you have something that is out there doing good and doing something that you want to see done, it's oftentimes infiltrated with enemies of such ideas. So we'll start with that as a foundation for trying to consider what is Hollywood doing, these crazy weirdos. And I will wait, as usual, for a little while for some people to show up. I don't know how many people will show up on this backup channel, but I'll give it a couple minutes, and then we'll dive into that. So welcome whoever's here. It'll give me time to slurp down some of this beverage. My bendy straw. What's going on, Earth? What's going on, Kabar? Yeah, we'll talk about weirdos, and again, a major thing that we'll be considering here is how many levels is the illusion, people's perception, and it's like what people choose to believe about things. What's up, Winston's? Good to see you, man. Because I think we have it very wrong, because whenever people get into the levels of conspiracy, most of the time you see these people out here that is immediately when they find out that everything is conspired in a kind of a screwed up way, right? Lots of the media is really terrible, and we look at the pharmaceutical and we look at the government, we look at these things that are not for our benefit. We happen to heap everything and everyone into that category. And I don't think it's a healthy way to look at things, nor do I think it's true. I've been for a long time, despite knowing how absurd and crazy and silly the media is, I also know what the medes are and where that comes from and what Hollywood is, and there's an infiltration although on every single industry that we can think of that goes against furthering and bettering society. So we'll get into that. What's that, Spirit Bell? Why did I call you Spirit Bell? Spirit? Rebecca? And I want to frame this a little more. I think that should be a... What's up, Divine Hazel? I think the framing is essentially this, that everybody has to understand that we're all doing magical work by spell casting. Just by living any aspect of your life, you're doing something that would be considered magic. And many more people are involved in what you'd call media. I mean, I'm a source of media. I'm a source of magic. Now am I part of what you consider Hollyweird or Hollywood? At what point, are you in the club? And at what point, being in any of these societies, secret or otherwise, or if you're working at a car dealership and you're mopping the floors. You're a janitor. Are you part of that company? Are you selling cars to people? Are you taking advantage of people and destroying their, are you destroying the car and making them pay extra for repairs and overcharge them? I mean, you know what I mean? We have to look at this from many different ways. And does that say that every car dealership and every repair shop, are they all shisty? And I think the answer is unequivocally no. And of course, of course there are weird, strange things going on, whether it's Hollywood or any type of media, but it's not like you don't hang out with a bunch of weirdos. It's not like you haven't had jobs where there's freaks, geeks, and every other style of human being with their weird shit they're doing in their life that you agree with or don't. You know what I mean? So when we look at Hollywood, I'd seen this movie that just came out. It's called Don't Look Up. But somebody made a comment on the movie saying it was just, it's like they're all taking the piss. It's just the people in Hollywood just playing themselves. Like they're not even, they're just laughing. They're just laughing in our faces. And I disagree fully. Not only in that movie, but so many of them. And here's why. You can't just come... If I come out and just say what's going on, people label me as an crazy, as a fool, as an idiot, as... they're not gonna... they're not buying it anyways. So do you think Hollywood's just going to come out and say what it is? Or are they going to try to use it as a piece of media, as a device, as a tool, as a story arc, as a vehicle to convey a message, just like a piece of artwork or a piece of music? Everybody in the music business is evil, man. Everybody in Hollywood. No. The directors. You don't think there's, through the years, been directors trying to tell you something and encode something so you can see it? But everybody else goes, no, they're just shoving it in your faces. No, they're doing as much as they can, because for the people that don't get it, they're gonna just see it as entertainment. For people who do get it, they're understanding it. It's not like the people rubbing it in your face. Granted, some directors probably do. Some get a kick out of it, but that doesn't mean all of them are. They're not gonna get financed and budgeted to like take a shit all over everything in Hollywood, like directly. No, they're not gonna be able to. So they have to play it off as a joke, play it off as this. And it's not like these people, even in the movies, you think these people that, like, even somebody like is out here trying to sell green cars and electric this and that, do you think they really know the kind of things that maybe we know? Because we're studying this all day. We're studying all sorts of different things. Their job is to study for their next acting gig. They might know a little bit about this or a little bit about that, but hey, these people out here, they really believe in the green movement. They really believe in, why everything should go electric cars. Everything. So you don't think these people that are the Hollywood characters, these people playing these parts, they might actually believe that. They're not like not going, in the back room, let's get all these people, stuck into the system and enslaved and da-da-da. That's so ignorant on so many people's parts to believe that everyone in Hollywood is a scumbag, as if that's the worst of the worst. What if everyone that's a musician, once you get a high level, you're all part of it. That's a ridiculous notion. To be in the club, sure, but to know everything that's going on, to know why a director's making a movie or why this certain thing, they don't know that. And so many things, it's shiny and nice on the outside to believe in an electrical world that and at first glance, oh yeah, that's great. I'll buy. Yeah, I support that product. Why wouldn't I? We know better, but not all of us. Some people that are real woke, they're still into the green shit. They're still into the vegan nonsense. At first glance, it does sound nice. Don't harm no animals. You can still get your nutrition. Da 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 da. It looks all good on paper right away. Dig a little deeper, it's a little foolish. But to suggest that there aren't people that are trying to convey that message, and the only way they can do it is to encode it. So at at the level of everything being done is magical. So we have this psychological magical trick going on. We have the visual things going on, and they are influencing and hypnotizing some people, certainly. But that doesn't take away from actors and directors out there that, as much as they know, they're trying to convey what they know. Go watch some Russell Brand. If anybody really thinks Russell Brand isn't trying and doing his best to be on and conveying a larger message, then you're foolish. May he have other little things that you don't agree with? That's so be it. You're not going to. But as a totality, the more I've listened to him, it's like I agree with more and more that he says. Maybe some of his older stuff, not so much, but he's changed his mind on many of things, and his business on many of things. So it's like, just because you were part of a club, a group, or something, doesn't mean you share 100% of the ideas. Doesn't mean that underneath everything that's shiny, there's just this giant turd inside. That would be like, you'd have to believe the same about yourself then. You'd have to, these people out here doing like 100 good things and one stupid thing you don't like. Well, you're working a job selling fucking cheesecakes to people. You're making people fat. The cheese is disgusting. Stop faking the funk. You know better. You don't know. You're not any better. Is kind of the point. So many people are like on their high horse whenever they get into the health food community, when they get into the whole everything's a conspiracy thing. They get in this high horse that they're somehow better than people. That there is this evil thing. Well, certainly there's some fucked up shit going on. And certainly there is people that are trying to, sift through the mess and find where the dilemma is and how to fix it, certainly. But to group everyone together that's in the conspiracy movement to be a good person is ridiculous. And to group everybody together that's in acting, into media, into, that's ridiculous. Even to say 100% of politicians, I might have said, 99% before, but yeah, they're in on it because they've gone through the schooling systems and to get to that point, they have a mindset. But many of them break free to a point. Like, look at a Rand Paul, right? There's not much he can do about certain things, but he's certainly making it aware whenever he's, grilling people. If you want to watch that kind of shit for half an hour, he's making it well aware that they're full of shit. He can't directly do anything, but like to say that everyone within all of these things are all not trying to help, that are not trying to expose things and do it under using a, here, just put this little picture in this gloss, and you got to see the symbolism, see the imagery, see what's going on. Because because two things are going to happen. If they point it out directly, they're not going to be able to. They're going to look, or they'll look foolish. They'll look like, oh, you're crazy. You're a conspiracy theorist too. No, they're not making fun of the conspiracy. They're verifying what the conspiracy theories are. They're verifying it. They're not making fun of it. That's what that's where everybody's like, see, they're taking the piss. See, they're mocking us. I don't see it. Some of them might be, but a majority of them are going, yeah, that's what they've been saying. That's what other directors have been putting in movies. You think Stanley Kubrick wasn't showing you things? You don't think the directors are these days? You think they're all just going, well, we need more yachts for ourselves and less for you? That's ridiculous. Yeah, Rebecca. Yeah, I mean, the wasting the energy is when they're bullshitting anyone, for that matter, anywhere, to really harp on it. Like, it's great to point it out and get upset with it, sure, and release it. But and if you notice that there's a certain author, certain TV station, certain network, certain personality, whatever, then you just go, F all that, get rid of it. Don't even pay attention anymore. But there's much to be learned from reading. It's like, I don't know how many people would just go, oh, you can't read that because that guy was a Freemason. You can't read that because that guy was part of the this secret society. You can't read it. It's like, that is literally ignorance at its finest. You can't just group it all together as if the whole thing, as totality. Some things were always geared towards doing good, but then you get infiltrated with things that are systemically leeching ideas and turning it into the negative, the inverted version. It's not everything, though. Ooh, it's raining outside. Yeah, most people just want to throw the whole, the baby out with the bathwater. That's literally like people saying, "Don't watch the TV, don't watch movies, don't do this." No, then don't read books either, because books are somehow better than audio. Books are better than interviews. Books are better than... No, they're not. Books are just fucking books. Burn all the books. I don't care. Books really, there's too many, and there's too much trash there. There's more trash in books than there is in movies. At least you can consolidate it. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, then let me look at the picture. And if there's a moving picture, that's going to be worth millions and billions of words. So what do I need all these books for? Seems a little pointless. It's like, oh, nobody reads anymore, so people are stupid. That's just not true. I don't read that much, and I guarantee I'm motherfucking smarter than you. I mean, that's just for whoever thinks they're so smart. Like, it's reading, going back into reading and slavery and real slavery, and what that means is, I don't want to get into that right now. We'll save that for another time. I already discussed this, but it disgusts me. The idea that somehow books are better, or authors are better. Oh, there was these great authors. Well, some of them are part of these societies and things. So why are we gonna waste our time reading? I mean, let me spend 4 days reading a book when I can get condensed to a movie. I can get the whole picture out of it that way, and get the symbols and the signs and the whole thing that way. Why wouldn't I just do that? So, and to not watch movies is equivalent to not reading a book. What's the difference? Close your eyes then. It's like putting your head in the sand is equivalent to say just stop watching the movies. Then don't interact with human beings. I'll tell you why. Because all those human beings out there, they've been watching movies too. So they're going to talk to you, and that's going to be that influence of that movie and those things that's going on in their mind and their ideas, and they're going to spit that right at you. So you're going to be affected. You're going to be, whether you like it or not, you're involved with it. Unless you want to go put your earplugs in, your blindfolds on, and cover your nose, your mouth, and just go sit in a cave, you're not going to be insulated from it. Oh, I got to close my window because it's raining. Yeah, give me one more second. I'll be right back. I think this really gets into the furthering concept is that information is information. All of it, whatever it is. Good information bad information. Bad information can be good information. Why? Because then you can know that that's garbage. If you don't if you need a product, You got no. Don't read the reviews. Well, what if you just read the reviews and every single review is like, this thing, the wheels fall off when I got it. Yeah, you know right away. You know. Don't read the reviews. Don't watch the movie. Don't pay attention. Don't get any information. It doesn't matter what the information is. It can be all constructed and used. So people are just. That's really what people are saying when they're saying don't pay attention to Hollywood and thinking that everybody in there is all crazy and deranged. I mean, no, they just live a different life than you. That's about it. It's like if you have access to other things, like what do you think you'd do if you had access to other things? You'd do different things. It's like the whole Christian people. Oh, they have all these crazy orgies and whatever. Like, yeah, so what? You telling me you wouldn't? If you had the opportunity, you got some Angelina Jolie poo-tang there, some Brad Pitt, Wang, and whatever. I don't care if you think these people are cross-dressers or whatever, but legitimately, like you wouldn't. If you had the good drugs, if you wouldn't participate, bullshit. You just weren't invited, and that's what it is. You didn't. These people wasn't invited to the party, so they're mad that they weren't invited. So they gotta talk shit. There ain't nothing wrong with doing any of that shit. So they're putting their perceived morals and ethics and boundaries of some ridiculous things on other people. Who cares? Who cares what people do? You know? I'll be right back. I mean, you could prove it to yourself. This what I'm talking about. You know chicks that don't like me? I'll tell you which ones. The ones I wouldn't lay. You know, the ones that I broke it off with. They ain't got nothing. They ain't nothing nice to say about me. Least chicks that broke up me, they ain't got shit to say. They think I'm an asshole. They don't mean to like me, but they shut the fuck up. They're good. Ones that I'm like, nah. They get creepy. They get stalky. They ain't get invited. I ain't inviting them to nothing. Those are the ones. That's society at large. You could see it in your own life. People that people that you don't give the time of day to, they don't like you, as if you owe them something. Bias through manipulative control. Yep. What are you saying? What's creepy? Well, I mean that is. I've had stalkers in my life, male and female, and people that talk shit. Why? Because I didn't want to fuck with them. That's why. Nobody that I've ever just had a relationship with, whatever. And he's had a relationship, and we fall out of contact, whatever. I hold no grudges. I ain't out here. I don't give a shit. Like more relationship, whatever. Move on. Just like anything. But a lot of people, they got ego problems. They think they deserve shit they don't deserve. You're like I don't owe you shit. And this is what people in certain communities do with certain mindsets. They think everybody else owes them something. Yeah, see? Yeah, Rebecca, see? Yeah, exactly. You can encounter that too. Tell me it's not true. Anytime that somebody breaks up with you, you probably, I have before. I mean, somebody cuts off with me. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with me? Then it makes me a little bit like self-conscious, right? I mean, I recognize it now, but I mean, I was never like out of control stalking motherfucker. But I can see how people would get into that point. Self-value, self-worth, da 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 da. Oh shit! You have one of those? I have one. Yeah, somebody was saying something to me about that too. Two people were saying somebody that they knew from years ago. Hey, how you been? Duh, 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 duh. Like, eh. It's like why I never have Facebook. It's pretty simple for me. If I didn't maintain contact with you, there's a reason for it. If you didn't maintain contact with me, you keep it moving. Hey, sometimes, but it's like I'm not thinking back. I'm not thinking back 8 years ago. I ain't thinking. Ugh. You know. Perhaps there was the love that I lost. I mean, shit. The only thing I can think about is if there was anyone that in my life that some weird shit happened was literally I was dating somebody who was married. They were getting divorced, whatever, but she lived with them still, and I was moving, and I had lost my phone, so I didn't have her number. There was no way for her to contact me. Lost my phone. I moved, and no, I can't just go to her house. You know, there was a chick I dated years ago like that, and I was like, you know, for her, she was like, oh, he just don't fucking, you don't want to talk to me anymore or something. Like, I don't know. Like, other than that, like, if I didn't talk to somebody for years, there's probably a reason. And when people out the blue, that's man. I mean, either maybe you did have such an effect on their life, perhaps. But most of the time, that's a yeah. I don't even know who you are. It's kind of like people that watch the stupid movies too much about the long lost love, and then they fall in love and get married and happily ever after. It was a fling too. Hey, wait, Rebecca, you throwing down that good Putin Annie? The coochie coochie la la la, the uchi coochie. You're 34. Well, you're not even good at math then. I don't know what he sees in you. You can't even do math. You said 8 years it's been. 18 plus 8 is 26. Yeah. Kabar, you old timer? If she's old, I'm ancient. Hmm. Oh, okay. Well, okay? Somebody that you okay? I got you. I got you. Still funny the way I said it. Yeah, I don't know if you I don't know. It's like kind of like if you've ever had a relation with somebody and then you don't like physically, you kind of just accept it as like just we're just good friends or whatever, which can happen, I suppose. You know, I've had a few people like that, or there was something else going on in their life. But usually, if somehow then you kind of got to just accept it's not the physical thing ain't there. If you knew the person after you know, if it was like a just little one night hitter, little one night stand. But then again, you know, sometimes for people they're like, oh, it was so you had a boyfriend, I had a girlfriend, and it was timing was never there. That's like that's 1 in 1,000 chance, really. What up, Skull? Hmm. So I just showered today, and I don't shower very often, and I had a knot in my hair was like a bird's nest, and I just combed it out, and I feel like $1,000,000. And my beard is all fluffy and stuff today. Just letting you know. I'm feeling all right today. Got up early, had bacon and eggs for breakfast. So I didn't even need to cook. That was a big win, and got to shower. You know, normally if you're like, what kind of dirty mother are you? You know? No, I just I just don't wash my hair too often. But it was well needed. Hey Kabar, hold on. You just showered too? Yeah. Yeah, a little Saturday afternoon shower. Well, and also it was kind of glum today and rainy. And I was just feeling, you ever just feeling a little, you just feel like the stickiness from the day before, like you feel the aura of the room and everything, and like, you know, it's kind of like when you clean your house, you're like, wow, I feel better. It's just, it was a stagnant energy. You got to clean up once in a while, you know. I always forget after I put conditioner in this thing how much more fluffy it is. I think if I didn't, yeah, shower squad. What's up, Moses? You trying to get in on that shower gang? Shower squad. A snake bite? Okay. I know a snake bite two different ways. You probably make it the classic way, but I remember a snake bite with Yukon Jack. I believe it was Yukon Jack and lime juice. How do you make it? What's your snake bite? Oh yeah, and since you was on you were showering too. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I guess everybody was showering today. And regular people would be like, "You don't shower every day? What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "You shower every day? What's wrong with you?" A Long Island iced tea is cider and lager is the other snake bite. Yeah. So yeah, look up the other one. Have you ever heard of Yukon Jack? Yukon Jack is like 100 proof sweet whiskey, I guess. Sweet whiskey. What is it? No, I don't. Would it be whiskey? I think so. It's got a really sweet flavor to it, but oh, since you was a dirty boy, I took a bath the other day. Oh man, the tub afterwards, I was like, damn. Yeah, Yukon Jack is a. I when I was younger, it was that and Parmesan brandy. Parmesan's brandy, I'm pretty sure. And I used to play. Me and my buddies used to go to this basketball court and play. Instead of playing horse, if you miss a shot, you get a letter. We'd play Parmesan, and so if we missed a shot, we'd have to take a shot. I don't think we were doing whole shots, but we were barely could ever finish a game because that's like 10 shots. If we were doing shots, we'd have never made it home, but we're doing like half shots for if you missed. But no, that was my drink, Yukon Jack. Yeah, I mean, I get you on that. Well, I haven't really been going out much, so I don't have to worry about people's energies. The great unwashed, exactly. You try to take a bath, but you're 2.5 bathtubs long. Yeah, I always wondered why they made bathtubs for midgets. I mean, clearly. Wait, Unsen, how tall are you? Because I mean, at almost 6 foot, it's weird, uncomfortable in a bath. I mean, I still like a bath, but I mean, anything taller than 6 foot, it's pointless. It's like my friends that are like a couple friends are like 6'4", and I'm like, that's gotta suck. Even showering, because of depending on where the shower head is. There's some places I've lived where the shower head was so low, and I have to like bend over, and yeah, that had to be that's probably got to be weird for like really tall people, growing up poor and you're tall and you could be living in a small little shanty. Like how the hell you showering's got to be a whole thing unto itself, huh? Holy guacamole! What's up, Dimension Extensions? I ain't seen you in a bit. What's up, yo? K-Bar, you're 5'4". Warsh. Yeah, that's kind of a it's kind of a Warsh. Minnesota, perhaps, and maybe a little bit of northern West Baltimore, northern Baltimore. Yeah, my favorite is roasted garlic guac. Roasted garlic guacamole. And I'm not big on like the chunky stuff. Like some people like big chunks of onion and big chunks of. Nah, I like my guacamole smooth. Smooth. Oh, and if anybody here likes crunchy peanut butter, you might be mentally deficient. I feel like if you have if I feel like if you're making peanut butter and it comes out crunchy, it's just called lazy. And I don't know why you'd ever want like it's like mashed potatoes. It's either potato salad and then it's chunks of potato and mayo and a little bit of mush, but if it's gonna be mashed potatoes, it's mashed. It's gonna be peanut butter, it's butter. You don't have nuts in your butter. So why'd you have peanuts in your peanut butter? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait, Divine, are you suggesting that you like crunchy peanut butter? Or are you suggesting that even mental deficients deserve to be here too? Dimension, that's crazy. Yeah, I tend not to pay attention to anything on the news because it's probably not true. It's, pro- it's probably not. Could be, but I don't see how they could tell you that. there's 100 I can tell you why it's probably not true because you can't. It's the same reason the whole O.J. Simpson thing is fake. Because you can't, it can't be done. It's like it's not they're not allowed to. Let's put it that way. So any news? No, I don't buy it. You like the crunchy? Yeah, well, in that case, then just go ahead and eat the peanut butter, and then eat a handful of peanuts afterwards. If you like picking through your poo poo. What's going on, yo? Oh, look who's here! Look who's here! What up, legit? Too legit. Rebecca, are you saying because Unstance is already talking about playing with his poo poo? Whiskey? You want the whiskey this time of year? Whiskey life. It's not that cold over there in Texas, is it? I don't know. It's been off and on here. It was like 60 something today. It's about to get down to the 40s for a day or two, and then be back up to 70. But all in all, a couple cold days versus temperate days. Oh, yes, you did, Skull. Yeah, the other day I noticed how much difference being in the sun with no wind makes when it's about 65 in the sun with no wind. It's great. But once the sun goes down, if there's even a slight bit of wind, I need like 3 layers on. Yeah, I'm okay with anything below 65 really, but I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it for a couple days. The trade-off of having seasons are for the birds, man. Yeah, the only thing I like about the cold is, going outside for a little while, and catching that whoo, and then running inside and having a fireplace. But that's not enough to, as much as I was offered some interesting, how to put it. I was offered to move to the north, and I considered it. But see, if I were to move somewhere in the north, it would have to be like I would live in a cabin, I suppose, maybe, but not by myself, just to be inside, cuddled up next to a fire. I can do that for a season. That'd be dope. But, too many other attachments. Isn't it funny that chili means hot pepper in Spanish? Yeah, I never thought about that, but it is. There's nothing chili about it. Or that even, like a chili pepper or chili Chili is not cold. Chili is hot. Wonder what that is. Never even considered that. Rebecca, you take me in for a little while? Okay. Hey, maybe I go on a little. I'll go on a little tour. I go on a southern Mr. Mannion. I just got I got I got an offer here, Mr. Mannion. Rebecca said she wants to take me in for a little while. I'll be your stray puppy. I mean, I don't know if I got along with somebody and it was for a season and it was cold, I would give it a shot. I don't know, because I wouldn't just do it for the like, even if it was somebody that I physically got along with, it still wouldn't. I couldn't do that for more than a couple weeks. If I didn't get along with the person, nah, it ain't be worth it. But I would say if we got along, you'd have the whole thing though. You'd have to come back down here. I would. There's no way I'd live in the north. No. I like the heat. I like everything about this city. The hookah, yes. It was 22 below. Shit, dog. You staying warm, man? You staying warm? Oh, yeah. The day before. Yeah, I think everybody's noticed that. Once you see the spray in the skies, the weather's going to change. Almost always it goes to colder. Like here, whenever I see it in the sky, the next day it's going to rain. Wait, no. I'm not at all about attachment in any way. No. People become quite attached to me, I guess. But no, I don't really have that. And what I mean is I couldn't, no matter how much I'd have to really, 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 really adore someone to go to the north. It would be like if I met somebody here and they're like, I'm moving to the north, and I'd already gotten, I'd still have a hard time. Even if it was like someone I was like, oh, that's my twin flame, I'm in love, da da da. Even then I'd still be like, I don't know, because the whole climate and the whole thing. That landscape will do a number on relationships too, Especially like, I mean, think about it. Think about all the relationships that got screwed up or weird because of like the beginning of this whole thing, when people were just like on lockdown in each other's space, and people were just like, I don't know how many relationships ended because of that, and like, to be around somebody all the time is just awful. No matter how much you like somebody, you can't, you got to have your other shit to do. Like, go play out there. I'll be over here. You go do your damn thing. But to be like all up in a cold area and always in the same, like, you're like, ugh. You could end up really not liking somebody real quick. Wait, Rebecca, why do I not know this? You make videos? I did not know that. Maybe I do and I just forgot. Now you're gonna make me look them up. Well, that's so funny. As soon as I picked up my computer, did you hear that? It was like boop, 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 boop. It's exactly the sound it made. It was like boop, 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 boop. Let me see here. You know, because I don't. Have I seen Rebecca? Have I ever seen any of your videos before? I'm looking up your silly videos. Where are you at here? I was gonna take all of you on a shopping journey today because I wanted to get a new outfit, and I wanted to go to the Goodwill, and I was gonna have you guys um, all pick out my outfit and throw a couple dollars on it. I figure I spent $10 for a new pair of pants and a cool shirt or something. What? What? You deleted all of them? Come on. No, you didn't. Don't say that. What kind of a kabar? I don't know. I was just gonna go there because I was like, because I'd given away some of my cool T-shirts, and I was just kind of bored of what I had, so I was kind of considering, just kind of considering what to wear. Well, sorry about that. Oh wait. You had a moment of self-hate. What? So your partner? Does that mean you're like your life partner? I never know what that means anymore. People are too vague with their relationship status. Uh, yeah, I think I did too, but I don't think it's. Were you thinking of Spirit Bow Tarot? Yeah, I mean, I don't know about if they would have any cool robes there. Hold on one second. I gotta. What it's natural. Oh, you are Spirit Bow Tarot. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I know. I couldn't tell. You know what? I still don't know which one. I still don't know who that is though. Are you? Wait. Okay. Now I gotta ask. Are you? Are you spirit? Wait, I don't know who. Somebody else had another spirit something name. You're the one that used to do. Were you in the circus or whatever? You did like gymnastics and shit. Is that you? The red-haired chick that was in like Cali or whatever? Is that you? Oh, legit holy man garb. Yeah, I mean, if I could find some, I'd rock it. Yeah, there's no there's no controversy who I am on Insta because I'm on my sixth account because they just keep shutting down. Oh, so that's not you. Have I ever seen? Then I don't even know what you. I don't even know who you are. I don't even. I mean, by in that sense, I don't think I've ever seen any of your videos or know what you look like. Do I? I don't know. I'm just seeing if it's worth being taken in as a. Ah, you have no videos. That's what I was. How how dare you? How dare you? I was trying to see what you looked like. I have? I don't know. Maybe. Eh, I see a lot of shit. I don't know I don't remember much. I try to live every day as if it's right now, and I remember nothing of the past, and I don't even know how the future works. Oh, okay. Well, wicked. Cool. Yeah, it's weird because whenever people have a name on here, then there's their actual name, and then there's like they'll change their name on here, like uh, legitimate legatee. That's what was your what was your original name on there? See, now I already forgot because and so many people have done that. They've changed their or they'll use a different thing, and then it screws me over my head. I'm like, I got to remember like six names, and then there's no real face to go with it. And then like the conversations I'll have always kind of get mashed up. That's kind of the trouble with being on this side and not having a face to go with it. Because I'm like, oh, and somebody's like, oh, we talked about this before. I'm like, yeah, I don't know how that works though. Um, well, you can just record a video. You know, you can record a video on YouTube and put it on private, and then give me the key, or you can. But God, or you can. There's like other, I don't know, whatever other platforms there are. Fuck ones. Which ones do I use now? I don't know. Whatever the hell else I use on here. Um, what's the shit that everybody uses now? I can't even think of the name of the other apps because the apps change all the time. Because like somebody's using this, and all of a sudden that's a piece of garbage, and Google owns it, and can't use. I don't know. It changes from month to month. You've thought about changing yours, but it's too dumb not to. Instance, yeah, it is pretty. It is pretty much the silliest, most like. It's just. It's a fun like when you told me why it was, and I'm like, yeah, it's such a funny word. It's something you just go. It's like a grunt or something. Stargle bitch. Yeah, I think the only ones I've had are the only three that well, I've only used the two. This one's on Alchemist and my name, Zen-Atman. But I would use my TheoLuminous account. That would be the only other one that I would use. Because I mean, the first name of this was too difficult. I never planned on it being anything. It was just my email, and I thought it was just funny, which was Proto Theo Homo Luminous. And then I was like, no one's gonna ever remember that. So I was like, so I just changed it to my name. Huh. It touches the elephant. Well, you know, I have elephants all over here. Hmm. Oh, so the other night I hadn't talked to somebody in a while, and then they wanted to do a they wanted to do a video. They wanted to do they wanted to chat with me. So we did a Zoom room, and apparently it says you can only have 40-minute chats, but I think I somehow gamed the system somehow, because we were definitely talking and having a live for more than 40 minutes. Because I think what I did was I set it up from like 10 till 10:40, but then we got in the room at like 9:30 and talked for more than 40 minutes. You know what I mean? So I think as long as it's only for that, as if everybody shows up early, I could put it for any time I wanted. Which kind of get, you know, that before, whenever I had Zoom, if anybody wants to Zoom, we can try it out again, so I don't have to pay for it. And all I have to do is, I guess, put it for later, and people just show up early. It's like early to class. It's all very interesting. You guys got to give me a second, because I need to get some ice. Do it! Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, and I will allow you guys here, if you want to make a donation to my Shisha fund. I told you I'm a cheap date. If we go shopping, I can get an outfit for under $10. And my Shisha fund, because I'm low on Shisha, and that's hookah tobacco. And I can get it across the street, because my people across the street are Arabis, and it's a gas station, but they have hookahs and Shisha and charcoals. So for the low donation of $4, I get more Shisha, and coals I think $3. So if anybody wants to, feel free. Cash App, PayPal, all that shit. Keeps me inside here, bullshitting with you guys. Maybe we'll do like a movie night or something. You know, we had done that a couple times on the Zoom, because what I can do is I can open up my Netflix and put it on there. I can open up my whatever, or I mean, if you guys got it, you can just watch it yourself. But yeah, you can just broadcast anything on there and screen capture the whole thing. Or we could do it on here. We could do like movie reviews, and I could do like TsarXen and movies. You know, like Jay Dreamers does. See, on here, I'd want to do it in real time, though. Like, watch the movie and be like, point out, like, the little weird shit of, like, there's that symbol, and there's the two buildings, and that's why it's red, and this is why the guy's wearing a tutu, and a fucking clown wig. What did I say, Rebecca? What made you laugh? What was I doing? Yeah, Zoom. Yeah, just download Zoom. Zoom works. Zoom is the easiest. Zoom. It used to be the Google thing, and then it was the other thing that everybody had. Then Facebook bought that out, and then everybody's like, no, don't use that shit anymore because that's garbage. And then Telegram everybody uses, but I don't know. That one's just more for. Telegram is basically Instagram with no sensors on it. So that's kind of cool. But you can't search the way you can on Instagram, where you can just scroll through and find random shit. That's the only downfall to Telegram, because you can't. It's not. You can't just find random new cool people. You gotta already know. You gotta already know them. You know. You know what I mean? Not mean, dog. Cuckoo. Oh, also, you're allowed to, if you want to, likes, thumbs up. It's free. I mean, and if people come here and don't give me a thumbs up, it really makes me feel like I want to go get my cigar cutter, find you, and then cut your thumbs off, because you don't deserve to have thumbs. It's such a simple thing to do. It's kind of like when people are driving and they don't use their signal. Another time, the cigar cutter is more suitable than just, there's more than one function, because they don't. If you can't use your signal when you're driving, yeah, I think you're a bad person. I mean, it's such a simple thing, and I think that's why. Like, out of all the things that people need to do to be courteous, there's things you can do to be courteous, to go out of your way, but little things like using your signal in a car. As soon as someone doesn't use a signal, I'm like, that person's a pile of donkey duty, you know? Oh, you want me to start up that yeah, you want me to do that Zoom right now? I'll put it on this thing. We'll see if it works. We'll see what's up. We used to do this all the time. We'd do simulcasts with the Zooms. Let's see what we got going on here. One second, yeah. Um. Hmm. You gotta give me a second, because I gotta remember. I gotta remember all the stuff. My password and shit. Hold on. Um. Uno momento. We'll call this a. We're gonna take a little break for me to get signed in here, and it's a pause for the cause. Hmm. Come on now. Hey, hey, Instance. You just sent me stuff. Fucking thank you, man. You always come through with the dollars, man. I appreciate it. You should all thank Instance, because now I have monies for hookah. Yeah, buddy. You fucking made my evening. What is Hey, legitimate legity. StreamYard, is that a streaming platform that I can do lives on? And also, what was your old handle? What did you used to go by? It wasn't just your name, was it? Ah. Okay. Boom. Still working on the Zoom thing here. Scheduling this right now. Oh, okay. I see how this works now. We can do this as long as we want, as long as there's not more than a certain number of people. I see what's happening here. Okay. Okay. All right, I think I might have it set up. Okay, one more minute before I get this started. I have my drink made, and I have one more thing to do here. So, actually, give me 2 minutes. Hi. Okay, almost there. One more minute and I will be all yours. All right. Fucking rad, cool, great, grand, Ruby. Look at Ruby. Okay, I'm back. Imagine that. See if I can set this little thing up over here now. Well, this would work. I don't know. How the hell did I used to? Oh wait, I gotta figure it out. I almost forgot how I used to do this. The insanity! Alright. I almost have my shit together. Not completely, not totally. But somewhat. Uh-oh. That's cool. Okay, you guys want this the zoomerang boomerang? You guys got yeah. You people's got that shit set up. Hoss. Remember people used to call everybody Hoss? What the hell was that about? That has something to do with David Hasselhoff? I don't know. Something to do with like, what's up, boss? And they, what up, Hoss? Did you hang out with those people? Were you one of those people? Were you one of them? What up, boss? If no one, if anybody hasn't seen it, go watch Station 11. Pretty good show. Pretty good show. Good idea. Oh, and what we'll get into here in a second. Were you growing up? Were you the middle ground person? No one noticed you. Nobody paid attention. Were you the geek? The jock? Were you the person that made fun of everybody? Were you the funny person? Were you a jackass? And how many of you live in the same city, same town, city, state, country? We'll get into that. If you live in a different country, there's plenty of reasons people do that. I don't know. Usually that's you probably explored the world, but if you live in a different country, probably it was because you met somebody. That usually happens. The only people I know that really live in different countries is literally moved because their foreign exotic lover was from another land. Well, let me know, and I'll tell you what the Zoomy Dooms room is. Let's see if this is working over here. Oh shit! Whoa! Hey there, fella. Okay, settle down. My camera's not really functioning. There we go. Forgot how everything on here works. It's been so long. Security, chat, settings. What is this? It gives me an option for YouTube? What the hell is this? I didn't have this here before. So apparently I can live stream through. Oh, so now it gives me. See, they didn't have this before. See, now I could do it the way I want it on here, but now everything's screwed up on the YouTube's for me. But I can just hit a button and broadcast on my YouTube. Yeah. Oh, I see what's going on over here. Uh. Come on now. Okay. Oh, I don't have all the cool options. I don't pay for all the cool options. They don't give me cool options anymore. Oh, invite you? Okay, here's how you're invited. Um, Go to my room. Somebody wants to write it down, feel free. Um, the room, the meeting ID is 823-4410-9427. And the password is Zen. Whenever I paid for it, there was ways to get around the password and shit, but it's Zen. It makes me put a password in. I don't know why, but there you go. Did you get the numbers? Did you get my number? Eight two three 4410-9427. Yeah, and with the invite code, I mean, if I had everybody's email, I would just email. I don't know why I didn't do this a long time ago, because they can, like, staying up on doing the computer thing. I should have gotten everyone's email a long time ago on my other channel. And then I would just hit you guys up when I was doing a show and you wouldn't miss shows, and then I could have invited for special shows like this. And I think you will just get, I think you just get kicked right into the room. I don't think I have to do anything. And also, if I like Rebecca better than you guys, I'm gonna end this show. So that's just what's happening. I mean, in reality, I probably will end the show anyways. So if you guys want to, go over there. And if I do end this show, I probably will do another this evening after I get a little bit intoxicated. And I'll have some other funny shit to talk about. Because I was going to go out tonight, but it's kind of rainy. It's kind of dreary. So another weekend of doing lonely self-isolation of my own volition. Well, well, well. Uh-oh. Somebody has joined. How have you put me in the corner?
What?
What is happening here? What? What? So apparently you have the big screen and it should just go side by side. I don't know why it's not on my side. What up, though? There you are. Hi. What's going on? What are you doing?
Hey,
Howdy.
I'm well. How are you? Well, I know how you are because I watch you all the time.
Oh, yes, here's me. Yes. Being all crazy. Okay.
Fuck. This is so cool to see you.
Yeah.
Seeing me. Seeing you.
Then there you are. It's like a whole different experience. Well, I don't know. When I see people, I talk different. It's crazy. There's humans there.
No. You don't know how to talk because you only receive how to talk through text, you see.
Yeah, I did hear in my mind when I read things, I do it with with an accent usually.
Of course.
But I just pick a random accent out of the air. Like sometimes
this is so cool.
Yeah, like sometimes it's like the Afrikaans, sometimes it's an Irish accent, sometimes it's like Spanish, just randomly, and I'm just like, that's how they talk.
Exactly. Are we the only ones?
I guess we're the only ones right now. I don't know what the rest of these weirdos are doing.
Right.
Hey,
are we the only ones in here? Then?
we are the only ones in here. It's just me and you. It's
right here, then.
Yeah,
it's very intimate.
Let me try to do something here and make a split screen. I don't know. Usually it should just
do that. Yeah, because this is freaky. Because I'm having to like.
Well, if you click on the tiny picture, click on that, and it makes it the big picture. So now I'm the big picture. Well, for me, it should just go side.
You're the big picture, yes.
Well, you can change that.
But I do like to see if I'm looking retarded.
Because you're looking retarded. Did you say retarded? Retarded.
I like to see if I'm looking retarded for a second. I don't want to look retarded for you.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on the. See, I always want to see the side by side, and I don't know why it's not letting me do this. I used to have a lot more understanding of how this thing works, and now I don't.
So funny.
Now I don't remember. Oh, you got an iPhone? You're fancy. You're fancy. You're one of those people with iPhones? Ugh. Is it a new one?
Listen.
Is it a new one? Is it an iPhone 12?
I don't even know what the model's called. So I'm not really. No, I don't even know what this is. It is an iPhone, but I'm not that fancy.
You're not like one of those people that gets the new one every time they come out.
I'm not obsessed. No way,
Yeah.
Jose.
Okay. Hey, let me give these people on over here one last opportunity, and then because no one's saying anything. If you guys want to, here's the room number again. If you guys want to hang, or else I'm hanging up on you guys. Here's the room number, and it is 823-4410-9427, and then the password is Zen. So it's good to see everybody. I'm ass out of here, and I'll probably be on here later. Toodles, everybody. Peace. Okay. Okay. I guess it's just